Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Rising World. So I'm just sitting here enjoying my base. I'm really happy with the way this part of the base has come out, but I think it's time to go do some more exploration, maybe some fighting. I don't really know. We are going to go to the Arctic zone. I don't know if there's going to be bandits there. That's what I'm kind of curious about. I'm kind of curious if there's going to be bandits in the Arctic. I went to the Arctic for 2 episodes. In case you missed those episodes, there was no bandits. And there's these ice chests. They're basically chests that are encased in ice. And if you break them apart, you get what's in the chest. And I'm kind of curious on what kind of stuff I can get there. I'm also going to see if there's bandits. Again, I don't think there's going to be bandits because there's no bandits there the first time. But I'm going to explore and check it out. I'm also going to bring a blueprint for this room right here. So I'll have a little base I can make, which will be awesome. And I'm going to need a few things because this blueprint, I don't think it has all the walls. So I'm going to bring some extra blocks to build walls with. And I think it's also missing a door. So I'm going to bring a door. And we're going to kind of play around with it and see if we can get it built up there. It should be a lot of fun. It's a little late in the day to be going right now. So we are going to wait for nighttime. And while I'm waiting for nighttime, I think we're going to do some more work here. So let's go ahead and break out this wall. Because remember, I wanted to move this wall back after last episode. So let's go ahead and do that right now. There we go. I don't have the floor. Let's go down and get the floor piece. And we're just going to do some, some little touches up around the base, A couple things here, a couple things there. Should we make a modern workbench for the Arctic biome? I don't see the need for it. I'm going to say no. And hope that I'm going to bring wood just in case I need a primitive workbench, but I don't think I would need the big bad workbench, so that should be fine. Let's go ahead and grab these blocks because these are my floor blocks. I don't remember what I need there either. What does this take up? All right, so that takes off everything except for the hat. So we should also bring a hat just in case. I'm going to bring a torch because, again, if you guys didn't watch the 2-day episode, 2-part episode where I went to the Arctic, on the way there, I literally almost froze to death. And if I didn't have a torch, I probably would have died before I ever got there. And that would have been very, very sad indeed. What else did I need over here? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, we need to grab the hat. Where's the hat? Is it? No, not that. Not these hats. I don't want any of these hats. I don't know where the other hat went. There's like, I don't know. Maybe there isn't a hat. So this takes up everything but the hat. So we really want to get a warm hat. I thought I had a warm hat. Maybe I misplaced it. Here, let's see what kind of clothes we can make. Hat. Oh, that's right. I gotta make the balaclava. I remember now. Okay, cloth. We should have some cloth in here. Gotta go over to the loom. Balaclava, because I think you could put that on even with a hat over it, which makes sense. Now, which one of these... Oh, which one of these hats would give me the most warmth? I'm going to be honest, guys. The Christmas hat seems to... Oh, one of these. Did I misplace that? Hold on. Let me see if I have that anywhere. I'm not seeing it. I don't know what I did with it. If it's in one of these chests, I'm just not seeing it. I apologize. But I'm not seeing it. Okay. I don't know. I must have misplaced it. That's a bummer. Because that's the one I want. Okay. Just going to make it. It's probably one of those chests I just looked at. You're like, Cage, don't do it. It's in that chest over there. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Let's go and drink. And let's come back up here. And let's continue working on that wall. Until I can go to sleep. Which actually might be pretty soon. So that would be nice. Not yet, though. But pretty soon. Alright. Right here. Actually, just do the outside. Insert. Control. Move that like that. Move that like that. I've been doing a lot of building, so I was like, you know what? Let's go to the Arctic. We gotta get out and stretch our legs, man. That's what it is. All right, so that's gonna be a 5. Insert and like this, and like that, and then we put the light back. And oh, okay, forgot about up there. All right, hold on, we gotta fix up here. All right, pretty good. And 9. Control to lock it into place. That moves it up and that moves it back. And then we turn it like this. Up like this. There we go. We're gonna make it smaller. I'm starting to not like overlapping blocks. I guess you could, but I've had some instances where it looked a little off when I did it. So it'll probably work 9 times out of 10, but that 10th time will annoy me. It's got to go right in the middle. Is that the right level? Yes, it is. Oh, nope. No. Thank you. Okay. Much better. Much better. Get rid of that, and let's turn off the light. Yeah. I like that a lot. You go to sleep yet? Probably not. Nope. A little early to be going to sleep. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't really want to mess around with my inventory much to do any more building. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of put a cut in here, and I will go to sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, just standing here waiting is driving me crazy, so I might as well be productive. All right, let's go ahead and work on these walls. Insert, and then this is gonna turn sideways, and it's gonna be 2 wide. Here we go. Remember we broke these out to make the windows last episode. So now we need to replace them. See, that right there is going to cause some overlapping issues that I might notice or I might not. But you know what? If there's a chance I'm going to notice, then might as well do it right. So go up here. That can go to 3. And oh, yep. And then you go to 4 or 5. 5. 4 high. That is. Damn it. There we go. Okay. And then you can go 2 wide. Whoop, wrong way. 2 wide. And then go 5 high. And then you, my friend, should be, I guess, 1 high? Probably. And then what, 4 wide? Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, let's work on the floorboards. I'm going to put more trimming around this room, by the way. There's going to be a trim on top. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do the trim on top, because it's not going to be like the trim on the floorboards. It's going to be a little different. So I've got some ideas. That'll be for our next building episode. So which one are the... I don't remember. Is it 167? It's not that, because that's rounded. I think it's 167 for the floorboards, but I don't remember. Please be 167. I don't want to come all the way downstairs again. 167. 168. You mother effer. It was 168. The reason those things are curved is because I was using them as the poles outside to hold up the deck. Son of a mother. There it is. 168. We need a lot more of these. Well, let's just use what we got for now. We'll also take a paint roller up there and do some painting. Yeah, I didn't expect to do all this building right before going to the biome, but it makes sense. It's a little bit of a mix of an episode. A little bit of building. I know you guys are probably not getting tired of the building, but it is good to mix it up a little bit. So that's why I'm doing this. And I need to go all the way back down because this can't be rounded blocks. Shouldn't I just take the thing upstairs? I really should make one of these for upstairs. I'm not going to do it today, but I might do it in the future. We'll see. There. X. Okay. And we should be able to sleep pretty soon. Probably when this part's over. There. Number 8. And insert. Okay, so turn this sideways. And get that in there, press that. It's just going to be a little tricky. You should close the doors. Okay, hold on. You know what? There's got to be the proper spacing before I do anything. And it's got to be 3 wide, or probably around 3 wide. How do I... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we just got to make that a little smaller. And it's still not lined up. A little smaller. And still not lined up. So turn the grid off and then do it like that. There we go. Is that good? Oh, it's showing through. All right, yeah, let's make it a little bit smaller. 2.9. That looks pretty good on that side. There we go. How's that? I think that's perfect. Oh, except for the fact that it's too high. Damn, I almost had it. All right, let's try again. First of all, we lock it into place. We turn on the grid. Make the grid big. We get it into as close position as we can. Actually, don't make the grid. Let's just turn it off the grid at that point. And line that up. Perfect. Oh, hold on. Turn on the grid for this. There we go. Is that right? Yeah, it looks kind of good to me. All right, and then we're going to just bring this over here. And then, again, turn off the grid. Turning off the grid gives you the finest movement you could possibly get. Yeah, that looks good. All right, and then we got to make it too wide. So, no, not like that. Yeah, like that, too. And we move it over here, but we got to turn on the grid. And that looks pretty good to me. Move this over here. And do the same thing. I thought it would be late enough to go to bed, but it still looks pretty bright out there. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and paint them. Red. Should I paint this red? Nah. I'm gonna leave that alone. I think it looks, yeah, it looks pretty good as brown. I'm gonna leave that as brown. And that's it for most of the trimming. I also have to put the trimming in the door. I mean, is the trimming? No. I'm not really sure what to do with the trimming here, but the trimming does need to go in the doorway. Or maybe not. I don't know. What do you think? Do the trimming in the doorway? You know what? I think I might leave it alone. I need some lights in here too. Let's see if we can actually sleep now. All right, beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. So now it is bright and early. I could take apart the boat and ride my horse, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually just take the boat the whole way and see how bad it is or good. All right, that's all looking good. Yep, I think I hope I have everything I need. If I don't and I die out there, I'm gonna lose the boat. I mean, I don't lose it; it'll still be there, but I'd have to go out and get it, and then I'd have to use my other boat, which I don't want to do. All right, how do I use this thing again? I don't remember. Q and E to shift. Drive. There we go. All right. Now there is a button to keep this thing going forward, and I can't for the life of me remember what it is. Let's see if we can find it quickly in the settings. Controls. Auto, maybe? Auto run. It's slash. Okay. I don't think it was set up to anything. I think I actually set it up. So I think it's this button right here. Yep. For me, I put it to the button left of the right shift key on your keyboard. It's the button to the left of that. It's a slash, and it's also a question mark. So let's see how long this is going to take to get there. Okay, I'm going to stop the boat right here and kind of check the map and make sure I'm heading in the right direction, and I am. But here's the thing. There's an island over there. That's not my island. Now, I have been talking the whole episode about how I'm going to go to the Arctic. So I'm going to continue going to the Arctic because I want to keep my word. But I'm going to try and remember that there's an island over there. I'm also a little nervous. Am I going to be able to... Why did I take the paint roller? Am I going to be able to hold this? No. So I'm not going to be able to hold my torch while in the boat. And the torch is the only thing that saved me last time. Because when I came here for the first time, in case you missed the episode and you don't want to go back and check it out, a blizzard was going on when I came in here. I was wet, I was cold, and I was losing health. And the only thing, well, not the only thing, but one of the things that kept me alive was holding a torch. If I can't hold a torch in this thing, I don't know, man. I might have some problems. Although this thing is a lot faster, so it'll probably get me to shore quicker. So maybe that'll make up for the fact of not holding the torch. But yeah, it's kind of weird I can't hold a torch while, you know, driving this thing. I feel like I should be able to. I should be able to hold the torch. I should be able to check the direction. I should be able to do a lot of stuff. Can I do anything with the boat? No, I can't. I'm holding down E right now. I can't do it. I can't do anything while I'm driving this thing, but should be okay. So I made all of that progress in a relatively short amount of time. This thing is definitely quicker than the sailboat, but like I said, I'm kind of nervous about if I go in there. What the hell? There we go. I'm kind of nervous if when I get to the island, if there's a blizzard and I can't hold the torch, it could be a little bit of an issue, but fingers crossed, we'll be okay. Okay, here we are in the Arctic biome, and I am kind of cold. Let's go ahead and put on our warm clothes. I'll put the balaclava. I'm gonna put on the hat, and it's about as warm as I could possibly make myself. Let's take a look. That X is where our camp is. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out. I did bring my blueprint, so I'm gonna try and put down a new, base here. The blueprints are really freaking cool. They are really awesome. So I seem to be pretty warm in this thing. As long as we don't get a blizzard, I should be okay. This thing's really fast, though. Even if I did get a blizzard, I'd probably make landfall before I died. If worse comes to worse and I need hit points, I brought a lot of bread with me. Bread gives you hit points back. Well, food gives you hit points back, right? Bread gives you a lot of hit points back, which is nice. So I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to make landfall, but I'm just gonna hit where I hit, and we'll see. I'll have to find the base after that. I feel like the base is right up here. It was just an underground tunnel, basically. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Yep, there it is. I see it already. Alright, cool. Here we go. Let's get off. Let's jump in here. We don't want to get wet. And there we are. Oh yeah, we brought a bonfire. That's right. So I do have a tent. I'm going to make this my spawn point. Okay, and we're good to go. Let's see what we left down here. Oh, see, we did leave the hat. It makes sense to leave the hat because I'm only going to need it here, right? But I wasn't sure if I left the hat, and I couldn't take that chance. We also left a bunch of stuff here. Nothing too crazy. Some tomatoes. Yeah, all right. And we came down here. Probably some stuff in here as well. Yep. And I was cooking iron. I don't remember what for, but yeah. Okay, so I do want to put down a proper building. So let's see what we can do. I probably can't do anything with this right now. Yeah. So I can put it down, but it's going to be in the ground. Here, let's just control. Yeah, okay, that's not going to work. And I didn't bring the... Oh, it doesn't have the floor with it. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Can I not spin it? Or, yeah, I can probably spin it like this. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to make a floor. Maybe I could just put it right there and kind of dig it out. That is probably our best bet. Yeah, I think that's about the best we're going to be able to do. Oh, wait. Isn't the door supposed to... No, the door's right here. Yeah, the door should be right there. All right, let's do it. Yep, there's no door because there's no walls. Okay, then. All right, let's build some walls here. Yeah, we're going to build the walls first, then we'll worry about the floor. There we go. Wall there. 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 Break this one out. I didn't like that one. And then we're going to put this one here. I don't know if I want to put it on the edge or, like, how do I want to do this? I think it's supposed to go right on the edge there. Actually, yeah, that's exactly where it's supposed to go. And then we got to move this over. So let's go and do that. And that's looking good. And then bring this over like that. We're going to put the door. The door's going to go right in the middle. I'll worry about the door later. We could just break stuff apart and then build the door. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, and then go up. Wait, that's not up. That's up. Yep. That. And then bring it across. We're gonna have to dig out on the inside, but we could do that whenever. This is gonna be a nice little outpost. It's not too bad. I was gonna like, my original idea was to build like an outpost from scratch. And then I was like, why do that? We've got one already set up here. It's gonna work fine. It's just, maybe we should like make one that has all 4 walls, but that's okay. Not a huge deal, to be honest. No. And, oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, Really screwed that one up. Really screwed the pooch there. Okay. Got a little corner there. It shouldn't be a big deal. Now we're going to break this, and we will work on the doorway. I do want the doorway to line up with this. So, yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So we're going to come straight through here. Okay, and then that'll be the first part of the door, and then the door's going to be 3 wide. 1, 2, 3, and another one right there. Well, this is gotta be right in the middle. So this is the middle right here. Let's make sure the 3 pieces of the door are in the middle. They are not. Okay, so that's the middle. So that means this goes out like so. So that's the middle. Yeah. Actually, maybe the door will be more than 3. Nah, I think it'll be okay at 3. So we're gonna move this right here, and we're gonna put this over to there. How many spots is that? 2.5. So 2.5. And then it's not lining up. That's still not lining up. Now it's lining up. And then we're just gonna put it up to 5. And then control. Make sure it's going up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5 would be at the top. There we go. And then we're going to move you over to the other side. Right like that. And yeah, that looks good. So that should be 1. Yeah, that's 3 blocks. Okay. I'm going to move you over here. Put you down to 2. There we go. Just got to get it right in there. Alright, so this will be the door. Alright, I think we have to work on the floor. Now, I don't have what I need for the floor, but I might be able to make it. I'm not sure what you need. I just need the primitive workbench, right? For the stone? The stone floor? Crap, I don't remember what the number was. I think it was 207. Yeah, it's got to be 207. Yeah, it was 207. Workbench. That's a primitive workbench, right? Wait, is there 3 workbenches? I thought there was only 2. So we gotta make the regular workbench. Okay, I forgot there was a regular workbench. Ah, son of a biscuits. I went ahead and slept through the night. I don't have what I need to make the blocks I want to make the floor on this thing. I could use these blocks to make the floor, but I'm gonna be honest, I'd prefer not to. So we're not gonna do that. Let's do some exploration. That's what we came here for. I want to look around. I want to see what I can find. I want to shoot some moose. Let's go ahead and see if we can shoot this moose over here. I saw someone when I first got here. It looks like they've left. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay. All right. One other thing I'd like to do before we go anywhere is I'm going to split stacks on the spears. Do not want the spears to be all on the same stack, because then when that stack breaks, the whole thing breaks. It's broken. No pun intended, exactly. Oh, wolf. Here we go. Okay. 2 shots on the wolf. That's interesting. What about the moose? Now, moose get crazy during, I think it's September on, maybe September to February or something. I don't know exactly when it ends. I know it starts in September. It's called the rutting season, I think, and I don't know exactly what it is, but I think it's moose trying to hook up with other moose, and they go crazy. The males, you know. Oh, there we go. And I heard they're like really, really dangerous. Damn it. Die, and you die. Oh boy. And you die. Okay. Picking a fight with the moose when the freaking stupid... Does give me any hit points? No, not a lot. Alright, we're gonna eat this. Yeah, I'm picking a fight with the moose when these damn freaking wolves are rolling up on me. Alright, I don't... Did I bring it? Yeah, I did bring a knife. Loot... Oh, yeah. Wait, do I have to actually use the knife? I don't know, I haven't looted a corpse in a while. Oh, there we go. Cool. Alright, we got a moose pelt. We gotta get at least 5 leather from a moose pelt, right? 4? It might be 4. I'm not sure. People told me it's like the bear gives you this much, and the other one... I don't need the guts either. They're just taking up precious room. I will take the meat, though. because I might want to eat some more. Matter of fact, I'm going to eat some more right now. I want to go full hit points here. Come on. It's going to be hard to explore this place if I can't find a horse, because, man, I'm, like, super slow. I do have what I need, though, to get into a cave, and I just put that a campfire, so I won't be able to sleep through the night with what I have, but that's okay. I don't expect to be out here for that long. Oh, it's a baby. Okay, I'm gonna leave him alone. I don't need to be shooting any more moose, man. Is there a plural to moose? What do you say if you've got multiple moose? I don't know. I don't think there's a plural. I think moose is plural and singular. Right. No stamina. Need some coffee, right? Coffee would go pretty good right about now. Let's go put that hat on. Still cold, right? Yeah, we went up to 90. What is it with the hat on? Maybe I can keep the hat on. Let's see what that goes down to. 80. Hold on, we'll give it a few minutes. All right, that should be good. Oh, 86. Yeah, we'll leave this on. It's hard to see where the ice blocks are because I can't see anything because it's all apple trees, huh? Only one apple though. It's hard to see with the fog, you know? The fog of war. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to explore without a horse. I'm not prepared for it now, but I think I might have to do a whole episode or maybe even 2 episodes where I come up here. So we can get some iron. Where I come up here and I explore. I don't have a place to sleep through the night, which is why I'm not going to go for it today. I'm going to be able to find some iron in here. No problem. Probably. Oh, we will. I mean, might just take a little bit of time. Come on, where's the iron? Look, I should have found some iron by now. Damn, come back, stamina. My goodness. Goodness gracious. There we are. Wait, that's not iron, is it? Yes, it is. All right, cool. This will allow us to go back and make the floor for our outpost. All right, that's all I need. That's 33. How many do I need? 8. I think that's enough, but let's get some more just in case. Have I been in this cave, or? I didn't think I have, but like, there's a lot of iron not here, so I'm feeling like I came in and I dug a lot of it out. All right, that's 79. That'll be plenty. Feeling fine at 79. Okay, so what's your guys' favorite item in the game? I think this might be my favorite item in the game. I really like this thing. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. Ooh, polar bear. One shot at the polar bear. Like a boss. I hear the polar... people told me bears give the most leather for their pelts. I don't know if all the bears are the same, but polar bears should give the most leather. I'd imagine that'd be like the most dangerous animal in this game. I don't know. Maybe not. Come through here. Now we can kind of see stuff. Let's go over here to the glaciers. Because that's where I'm gonna find the chests. Now there's gonna be 2 things that are covered by ice. There's gonna be chests and there's gonna be like rocks, boulders. And I don't remember how to tell the difference. I'm pretty sure this is a boulder. Yeah, okay. I think the chests have like the flat. That might be a chest right there. That one's definitely not a chest. This one, I think, is a chest. Yep. And then you'll loot it. I'll take the paper and I'll take the cloth. I think I already have a steel. Honestly, I don't think anything's better than this spear, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm also going to move this stuff down like so. And we're going to put a second spear right there. So if my first spear breaks, I'm not like, you know, left out there without any protection. And cloth. Ooh, a demonic. I mean, we got to take that, right? And it's pristine. Wow. Look how good that is. It looks dope as hell. Yeah, it's not going to be as good as a spear. Like, the spear's broken because of the way you can just stab. Like, look at this. It's like a machine gun spear. So, nothing's going to be better than that. That demonic sword looks really cool. Should I shoot one of these guys just for the walls? No, that's messed up. Don't do that. What they ever do to you, bro? Don't be a dick. Words to live by. Don't be a dick. I'll take the... Honestly, this might be worth it just for the paper. I'll take the torches because they stack and I already have torches on me. Alright. Not seeing any more obvious chests yet. But let's keep looking. I think I see a couple of chests over here. Possible chests. That could be one. That could be... Honestly, all three of these could be chests. And I think they very well might be. Katana. DPS is 57. How is a katana better than a demonic sword? The demonic sword should be the bomb. Alright, we don't need any of this stuff. Try and make some room for more inventory. That is a chest. Nope. Sulfur powder? Eh. Meh. Paper. Oh, there's a repeater. Okay. I don't think I need a second one, but... I don't need leather. Cage, why are you asking about the pelts that you get from the bears and stuff? You're not worried about leather. Just out of curiosity. I really am pretty good on leather. Because I don't really think I need it anymore for anything. All right. Let's take a look at the map. And let's head this way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore for the rest of the video. And then I will just go home off camera. Sounds pretty good to me. I think you just get ice from this. I don't think there's anything to do with ice, though. So I'm going to not get ice. It looks wet. The way it's like glistening, it looks like it's wet. Wet ice. Ice is usually wet when you're in a like biome like this. And anything else over here? I am not seeing anything. What did I come to the biome for originally? It was aluminum, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was aluminum for the modern workbench. I would suggest not doing any major building until you get tools like the ones I have. I mean, you know, you can make like basic stuff, but like it's just so much quicker. Yeah, there's aluminum right there. It's just so much quicker and easier and more, you know, fluid. You know, when you get this other stuff. Okay. Not really seeing anything. This is a like a literal wasteland. Literally a wasteland. Literally wasteland. Kind of caught up there. And I just can't stop sprinting because you're so effing slow. Did you? Yeah, it comes back a lot quicker when you're standing still. But I don't want to stand still. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no horses in this biome, guys. Unless I've just been incredibly unlucky. Wouldn't be the first time, but... I'm gonna take a quick look over this ridge here. Come on. I'm debating doing another video up here in the biome. doing another exploration video, but I think I've seen about all this biome has to offer. But I want to finish my base that I built here. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites dust. And normally I'd feel bad about killing wolves, but they're a bunch of punk asses here. And they started it. How far are we on the map? Dude. You ain't going nowhere in here without a horse, man. It's too large. There is other islands too to check out. So yeah, maybe I will go home after this, and I'll go check out those other islands in the next exploration video. This game's a lot about building, but I do like to do some exploring from time to time to mix it up. Now they're not other biomes, they're other islands. I think they're the same biome as my island, so I don't expect to find anything different on them. But I very well might. Oh, looks like we've got some more ice up here. So let's get some stamina back. Let's try not to get attacked. And let's see if we can find some more chests. Is this an ice cave? Oh, an ice cave. Oh, it's only ice at the top. Okay. None of these are chests. This is a chest. And it looks like there might be a couple more chests out here. That's not one. Oh, penguins. I was like, wait, is there a bunch of bandits out here? I don't think there's bandits in this biome either. I mean, really, who in their right mind would come here on purpose? You know? I mean, seriously. That's a chest. Another katana. Hey guys, what's going on? It's okay. I'm not gonna mess with you. We're friends. We're all friends here. Okay, another chest. Cloth, rope, paper for sure. Honestly, these chests alone are worth it for the paper. I hate getting paper. It's the worst. It's like the grinding, like having to grind the stuff in the cloth. Oh, that's the hardest. That's the most annoying part. Turning the hemp into cloth isn't so bad because I've automated it. But man, putting it in the grinder and dealing with that just kind of sucks. Oh, coal powder. Okay. I'm not taking it, but that's something I would have to grind normally. I probably should have taken it, but I don't know. I'm not. Excuse me. Oh, I think there's one up here. Yep. Okay. Last one. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is, I'm going to head home. We're going to do some more building episodes, and the next time we come out, I'm going to explore the islands around my island that are the same biome as my island, but they are different islands. And that should be interesting. Is there going to be anything interesting on them? I don't know, but we're going to find out. If you guys ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.